I'm Debbie Stadtler, Editor-in-Chief of Provider Magazine, and I'm here today with Sarah Silva. Sarah, let's start at the beginning. Tell us a little bit about yourself, especially how you got into long-term care.
I was fortunate that when I was in high school, there was a CNA program, and I originally joined the class because I heard that for your clinicals, you got to leave the school to go, and I thought it would be fun to get out of the high school and not have the standard classroom setting. And in a rotation, we visited a nursing home, and it was my first experience ever seeing really long-term care. I hadn't been exposed to it previously. And then at the same time, assisted living was really coming up in Oregon, and there was this explosion of communities being built. And there was a community in Hillsboro, Oregon, Avonmere, Hillsboro, that started looking for caregivers. And I applied for a job with them, and I just fell in love with it. I've, for the most part, worked in senior living on the assisted living side ever since.
What a wonderful story. I love the part about high school. I feel like everybody in high school is looking for a way to take a little break from class. So that's wonderful. Well, as the incoming chair of the NCAL board, what do you see for the profession? Where are things going for assisted living?
I think that the next 15 to 20 years in particular is going to be incredible for assisted living. We've already seen such an explosion of the population, the growth, people over the age of 80. We heard a lot during ceremonies and during conversations about the expected, 4 million every 5 years of people over the age of 80. And they've been very clear about what they want. They want to live at home. They want to live in a home-like setting if they can't be at home. And I think that's what senior living offers them, is that ability we provide the care inside their own home. And then when they can continue to live in a very fulfilling life. And I think that tomorrow's seniors are definitely making it very clear that what they want is senior living. What they want is assisted living and independent living. And so I think we'll continue to see nothing but a lot of growth.
Absolutely. The seniors today and tomorrow are definitely have a different expectation than assisted living in nursing homes in the past. So it's really a change, but a growth area. Well, tell us more about some opportunities and maybe some challenges for assisted living that's going to come with that growth.
I think that the opportunities that we have really leads into the technology side. I think that there's some incredible technology advancements related to remote monitoring, related to just the ability to keep people independent for longer, and to keep them safe in the environments that they want to be in. I think the challenges are completely going to come around staffing. And around our team members, that we all know that there will not be enough people to fulfill the workforce need for long-term care in the future. So I think we have to be able to look at things like the program I was in high school that, they at one point there was a lot of them. They kind of faded off for quite a while. We have to introduce people at a younger age to this profession, or else we won't have the number of people that we need to take care of the seniors that are coming into our setting.
Yes, we need all the creative solutions that we can get for this workforce. Well, maybe on a more personal note, what is your vision for your time on the NCAL board?
Well, I think that, as always, that I hope to be able to retain what all of my predecessors have done, and NCAL's vision of preventing federal regulations in assisted living, keeping that at a state level. That's certainly continuing that advocacy and telling our stories at a state level, telling our stories even at a federal level of what a great solution that we are, and just making our presence more publicly known. I think, it's something that people have struggled with the definition of nursing home versus assisted living for a long time. And I think that our ability to continue to go out and tell our stories and bring people into our communities to see the great work that we can do, I think that's the easiest way to keep regulations at a state level, to show that we're getting wonderful outcomes in this current environment. And then I have always been very active on the quality side. I chair the quality committee. I have for years. I've been active on it for a long time. I'm very involved in the Baldrige Quality Award process and have been a Baldrige examiner. So continue to hope to work with NCAL and the incredible NCAL quality team to continue to advance, hopefully. The long-term care data cooperative is a huge opportunity coming up for our providers. Long-term care trend tracker and increased participation in that. And then obviously the quality award process, which I just so firmly believe helps set our operators up for success. So hopefully continuing to advance those areas.
Wonderful. Well, we hope to hear many good stories about all of those things in the future. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.